For millions of television viewers, The Rifleman was much more than just another Western. It was a series built on courage, honesty, family values, and unforgettable characters who brought the frontier town of North Fork to life. Airing from 1958 to 1963, the show became a timeless classic thanks to its emotional storytelling and the remarkable performances of its cast. While the adventures of Lucas McCain and his son Mark continue to entertain new generations, many of the talented actors who made the series so special have sadly passed away. Today, we're remembering 13 beloved performers from The Rifleman whose contributions helped shape one of television's greatest Western dramas. Rather than focusing only on their final years, we'll celebrate the lives they lived, the careers they built, and the legacies they left behind. From legendary character actors to unforgettable guest stars, each of these performers added something unique to the series that fans still appreciate decades later. Let's begin our journey with a familiar face whose warmth and quiet charm made him one of Hollywood's most dependable character actors. Born Robert William Greer on April 2, 1917, in Fairview, Missouri, Dabbs Greer built one of the longest and most respected careers in Hollywood history. Although audiences often recognized his face before they remembered his name, he appeared in more than 700 film and television productions over 6 decades. His remarkable consistency earned him enormous respect among directors, producers, and fellow actors. On The Rifleman, Greer appeared in a guest role that perfectly suited his style. He had an extraordinary ability to portray ordinary people with honesty and warmth. Whether playing a shopkeeper, minister, rancher, or neighbor, Greer made every character feel authentic. His performances never demanded attention, they quietly earned it. Long before becoming a television favorite, Greer studied drama at the Pasadena Playhouse, where many future Hollywood stars began their careers. During the golden age of television, he became one of the industry's most reliable supporting actors, appearing in countless westerns including Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Wagon Train, Rawhide, and The Virginian. Even late in life, Greer's career continued to flourish. A whole new generation discovered him when he portrayed the elderly Paul Edgecombe in the Academy Award-nominated film The Green Mile in 1999. His emotional narration provided one of the film's most memorable performances, proving that talent only grows stronger with age. Unlike many celebrities, Greer lived a remarkably private life. He rarely sought publicity and preferred allowing his work to speak for itself. Friends often described him as humble, thoughtful, and deeply professional. He understood that character actors formed the backbone of every successful production, and he embraced that role with pride. Edgar Buchanan was one of those rare performers whose personality seemed perfectly suited for Western storytelling. Born on March 20th, 1903, in Humansville, Missouri, Buchanan actually began his professional life as a dentist before discovering that acting was his true calling. After years of practicing dentistry, he made the courageous decision to pursue Hollywood full-time, a choice that completely changed his life. On The Rifleman, Buchanan portrayed Doc Burridge, a kind-hearted physician whose calm presence often brought reassurance during difficult moments. His friendly smile, distinctive voice, and natural sense of humor made him instantly likable. Audiences trusted his characters because Buchanan projected genuine warmth in every performance. Outside The Rifleman, Buchanan enjoyed an extraordinary career that included hundreds of appearances across film and television. He became especially famous for playing Uncle Joe Carson on Petticoat Junction, a role that introduced him to millions of new viewers during the 1960s. His effortless comedic timing made him one of television's most recognizable supporting actors. Before entering show business, Buchanan had also served in the United States Army Medical Corps during World War I. His varied life experiences helped shape the authenticity he later brought to his performances. Directors admired his professionalism, while fellow actors appreciated his generosity on set. As the years passed, Buchanan gradually reduced his workload, though he never truly retired from acting. He remained active well into his 70s, continuing to appear in both television and film whenever opportunities arose. Paul Fix was born Peter Paul Fix on March 13, 1901, in Dobbs Ferry, New York. Few actors enjoyed careers as lengthy or as productive as his. Appearing in nearly 350 productions across film and television, Fix became one of Hollywood's most respected supporting performers. On The Rifleman, he portrayed Marshal Micah Torrance, the trusted lawman of North Fork. Unlike many fictional sheriffs of the era, Torrance wasn't portrayed as an action hero. Instead, he represented fairness, wisdom, and quiet strength. His friendship with Lucas McCain became one of the show's most meaningful relationships, providing stability throughout the series. Before achieving success in Hollywood, Fix served in the United States Navy during World War I. Following his military service, he gradually established himself in the film industry, eventually working alongside legendary stars, including John Wayne. In fact, Wayne admired Fix so much that he frequently requested him for supporting roles throughout his own career. Although Fix rarely played leading characters, he became indispensable because directors knew they could rely on his professionalism. Whether portraying judges, sheriffs, military officers, or respected community leaders, he consistently delivered believable performances that strengthened every production. Away from the cameras, Fix preferred a quiet family life. Unlike many celebrities of his era, he generally avoided Hollywood's glamorous social scene. Friends remembered him as disciplined, courteous, and deeply committed to his craft. For many viewers, Johnny Crawford was the emotional heart of The Rifleman. Born on March 26, 1946, in Los Angeles, California, Crawford entered show business at an incredibly young age. Before joining The Rifleman, he had already gained national attention as one of the original Mouseketeers on the Mickey Mouse Club. Everything changed in 1958 when he was cast as Mark McCain, the intelligent and compassionate son of Lucas McCain. His chemistry with Chuck Connors created one of television's greatest father and son relationships. Week after week, audiences watched Mark grow from a curious young boy into a responsible teenager, learning valuable lessons about honesty, courage, and compassion. Johnny Crawford's performance earned widespread praise throughout the series. In 1959, he received an Emmy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor, becoming one of television's brightest young stars. His natural talent made viewers genuinely believe in the emotional bond between father and son. Following The Rifleman, Crawford successfully transitioned into music, recording several pop songs during the early 1960s. His single Cindy's Birthday became a top 10 hit, proving he possessed musical talent as well as acting ability. Throughout his life, he remained passionate about classic American music and later formed the Johnny Crawford Orchestra, celebrating vintage dance band arrangements. Sadly, Crawford's later years were marked by serious health challenges. He was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and his condition gradually worsened. Friends, fellow actors, and devoted fans organized fundraising efforts to help cover the growing costs of his care, demonstrating just how deeply he was loved by the entertainment community. On April 29, 2021, Johnny Crawford passed away at the age of 75 after battling Alzheimer's disease and complications following COVID-19 and pneumonia. His passing marked the loss of one of television's most memorable child actors. Yet for millions of fans around the world, Mark McCain remains forever young, a symbol of innocence, courage, and the enduring bond between a father and his son. As The Rifleman grew in popularity, audiences came to appreciate that the show's success wasn't built solely on its two lead characters. The talented supporting cast helped transform North Fork into a believable frontier town filled with memorable personalities. Some appeared in dozens of episodes, while others made fewer appearances that nevertheless left a lasting impression. Their dedication and professionalism elevated every story they touched. Born Patsy Lou Blake on March 15, 1933, in Fort Worth, Texas, Patricia Blair dreamed of a career in entertainment from an early age. Before becoming an actress, she worked successfully as a model, and her confidence in front of the camera quickly attracted the attention of Hollywood producers. Blair joined The Rifleman during its final season as Lou Mallory, an independent and intelligent businesswoman who developed a meaningful relationship with Lucas McCain. Unlike many female characters typically seen in television westerns of the early 1960s, Lou was portrayed as confident, capable, and self-reliant. She wasn't simply a romantic interest. She was a strong personality who could stand alongside Lucas as an equal. Fans immediately embraced Patricia Blair's natural chemistry with Chuck Connors, Many viewers hoped that Lucas McCain would finally find lasting happiness with Lou Mallory, making her one of the series' most memorable recurring characters. Outside The Rifleman, Blair enjoyed a productive television career. She appeared in popular series including Daniel Boone, Perry Mason, The Virginian, Bonanza, Cheyenne, and numerous other westerns that defined American television during the 1950s and 1960s. Colleagues often praised Blair for her professionalism and preparation. Directors appreciated her ability to deliver emotionally convincing performances while maintaining a calm and positive attitude on set. Although she never achieved the level of superstardom enjoyed by some of Hollywood's biggest names, she earned something equally valuable: the respect of those who worked with her. After stepping away from regular acting, Blair largely chose a quieter lifestyle. She occasionally attended fan conventions, where she warmly greeted admirers who still remembered her role on The Rifleman. She understood how much the series meant to viewers and always expressed gratitude for their continued support. In her later years, Patricia Blair faced a long battle with breast cancer. Despite the challenges of illness, she remained optimistic and appreciative of the life she had lived. On September 9, 2013, Patricia Blair passed away at the age of 80. Her portrayal of Lou Mallory remains one of the most beloved female roles in The Rifleman, and many longtime fans still wonder what might have happened had the series continued long enough for Lucas and Lou to build a future together. Joan Taylor was born Rosemary Emma on August 18, 1929, in Geneva, Illinois. Her journey into Hollywood began after serving in beauty pageants and modeling, experiences that eventually opened the door to acting opportunities. She became widely recognized for portraying Millie Scott on The Rifleman. Millie was warm, compassionate, and brought emotional balance to Lucas McCain's demanding frontier life. Although she appeared in only a limited number of episodes, Joan Taylor's graceful performance made the character one of the show's most cherished romantic interests. Before joining The Rifleman, Taylor had already established herself in Hollywood through appearances in films and television westerns. She possessed a unique ability to combine elegance with quiet determination, making her perfectly suited for stories set in the American frontier. One of the most significant chapters of her life came through her marriage to television producer Leonard Freeman, the creator of the original Hawaii Five-0. Their partnership introduced Taylor to another side of the entertainment industry beyond acting. After Freeman's unexpected passing in 1974, Joan Taylor made an extraordinary career transition. Rather than returning to full-time acting, she stepped into a leadership role by helping oversee aspects of her late husband's production company. At a time when very few women held executive positions in television production, she demonstrated impressive business skills and helped preserve the legacy of one of television's most successful crime dramas. Friends often described Taylor as intelligent, composed, and remarkably resilient. She rarely sought attention for herself, preferring to focus on her family and professional responsibilities. Although she gradually withdrew from acting, The Rifleman fans never forgot her heartfelt portrayal of Millie Scott. Her episodes remain among the series' most emotional because they allowed audiences to imagine Lucas McCain finding companionship after years of raising his son alone. Joan Taylor passed away from natural causes on March 4, 2012, at the age of 82. She left behind a legacy that extended far beyond acting, proving that talent and determination could open doors both in front of and behind the camera. Hope Summers was born Sarah Hope Summers on June 7, 1902, in Mattoon, Illinois. Although she entered Hollywood later than many performers, she quickly established herself as one of television's most dependable character actresses. On The Rifleman, she portrayed Hattie Denton, North Fork's friendly postmistress. Hattie represented the kindness and stability that helped make the frontier community feel like a real hometown rather than simply another Western setting. Whenever she appeared on screen, audiences sensed genuine warmth and familiarity. Summers possessed a remarkable gift for portraying everyday people. She rarely played glamorous characters or dramatic villains. Instead, she specialized in ordinary women whose compassion and common sense quietly influenced those around them. Throughout her career, she appeared in dozens of classic television programs, including The Andy Griffith Show, where she became especially popular as Clara Edwards. That role introduced her to millions of viewers and further cemented her reputation as one of television's favorite supporting actresses. Unlike many stars who constantly pursued fame, Summers focused on steady work and meaningful performances. She understood that character actors played an essential role in bringing television communities to life. Every appearance, no matter how brief, deserved complete commitment. As television evolved during the 1970s, Summers gradually accepted fewer acting roles. Nevertheless, she remained active in voice work and commercial advertising, demonstrating her remarkable versatility even later in life. Those who knew her remembered her as kind, generous, and deeply committed to her profession.